All right. So Steffi, let's share a little bit about you, where you are, what you do, just a little bit about yourself.
So I am, yes, I'm Stefy, as you said, and I live in London at the moment. However, I do travel quite a lot recently because I work from home, so I can work from anywhere. And what I do for my work, I work as a business coach for teachers who would love to become teacher entrepreneurs. And I do it because I was a teacher myself, earning very little money and making not that much impact as I was teaching English to everyone. And then I discovered this niche teaching, how this can be much more better for teachers and how they can charge higher rate and also how can be more empowered and have this flexibility in life. So this is what we do. We help teachers find students and charge them at a much higher rate that they do normally.
Minimum 100 per month, per hour.
Yes, exactly, 100 per hour. So I was charging 12.50 per hour in London, and that was not enough to even survive from one month to another.
Yeah, wow.
And then when I managed myself to charge 100 per hour and more, teaching English to psychologists, I thought, why not empower more teachers so that they can achieve similar things? So we have a team of people, and I run this business with James and Bowie. Yeah, that's our company. So I'm so happy that I can do that.
So good. I'm learning new things about you today. I love that. So, Steffi, tell us a little bit about where you were at when we met and what inspired you to join us.
Yeah, so I was already achieving quite good results even in this company because, well, actually I was not in this company. I was just teaching English, but to psychologists, I was already doing quite well. But when you met me, Eva, that was 1.5 years, right, ago. And back then I was teaching English to psychologists, but I wanted to already empower teachers to become teacher entrepreneurs.
Yes.
However, at that time, I was not part of this business. So you taught me together, with everything what we did, how I can achieve what I would like to achieve. But back then, I was just dreaming about things, and I could never put anything together, which was kind of clear and definite, specific, and which would not just inspire me, but which I could achieve with ease and joy. So before, I was basically achieving kind of like good results here and then, but I never knew how I could do it again if I wanted to do it. So I didn't have any mentors back then. So when I was figuring things out, it was usually by me following books or YouTube videos, and sometimes just feeling what is the right thing to do. But I was craving for somebody who would lead me because I knew I wanted to lead people with already what I've achieved, but I didn't know how to do it, properly and with kind of confidence and assertivity. So that's what I was doing before, or what I was craving for before I met you.
And tell me, Steffi, were you self-employed or were you employed when we started?
So I was self-employed already.
Okay.
I was self-employed already when we started, but I was living in a lot of fear, when you're self-employed, to get good money every month and consistently, it's a lot of work you have to put in. At least that's what I thought back then. And I just wanted someone. I just remember there was Christmas, and I was just wishing like what I would love to have under my Christmas tree. And I was just saying, I would love to have a mentor, a leader who would teach me how to lead myself and how to lead other people and how to be inspiring for others. And yes, and then I will speak about it later, what I got under my Christmas tree.
So good. I love it. So Steffi, my goodness, like when you talk about your past, you've changed so much. Like you're such a different version of you. Tell me, what are some of the biggest wins that you've accomplished so far?
Yes, so there are a lot of wins, actually, a lot of progress that I've made. And one of those that I just mentioned is that I wanted to be part of this business so that I can empower teachers become teacher entrepreneurs. And with your material, I learned how to set a goal and how to become the person with that goal to achieve what I wanted to achieve. And I wanted to be a business partner of James because James is the one who owned this business. And, that was a big kind of ask to be his business partner. I knew that. But I was confident straight away after I joined the TIR that with this material, it's possible. If not with this, then I won't achieve it at any point. So that was the biggest one, the biggest wins. I became James's business partner after more or less, well, officially 9 months after I joined the TIR and after I put it on my goal card and I became the person with that goal. But maybe after already 3 to 6 months, James was saying something that he was very surprised, like what I was doing, like I was behaving like that person. So then he didn't have any other option than just have me as his business partner. Yeah, and I was using all the TIR tools for me to become one. Beautiful. It was just amazing. Now, when I watch where I was, like when I observe my journey, I am impressed with this one. I think that was my biggest win, to be honest, because I feel I can empower more teachers right now as being, officially part, like business partner of this business. And the second biggest progress or win is that everybody wants to have like a little bit more money or even double more or triple more. I guess so. And I wanted that as well because I was always kind of deciding on what I wanted in my life based on how much money I had in my bank account. That was how I was living my life for 30 years. But then when I discovered with TIR that you have to think inside out, so I had to kind of create my ideal lifestyle before I had it physically, things started changing because I created my ideal lifestyle. And then I doubled my income within, that was, I think, 2 months after I joined the TIR Evan. And even kind of tripled, but not consistently then. But that was like for me as a teacher, general English teacher who was earning $12.50 per hour, then to double my income and to triple my income was kind of a huge win and progress. So that was the second one. And the third one is, when I was dreaming before about things like, oh, I would love this in my life, this, and never made it like a commitment or something serious. And when I made it as part of my C-type goal, quite a few things started shifting. So for example, I always wanted to be setting up schools around the world and like life schools, practical schools where children learn things what TIR is teaching pretty much, and then everything else. And it was my dream for many years. But when I was serious, I put it down in my C-type goal, in my self-image script. What happened after 4 months, I was approached by the founder of a charity called Every Village Matters, and I became a publicity secretary first. And now after a few months, I am the, now I forgot the role, but it's quite an important one. Basically, I am, yes, I am.
Are you like on board or something? Board
is the chairperson. That's the word.
That's important.
That's the role. Yeah. It doesn't matter what's the name, but we make quite a lot of impact right now.
With important. Yes, you're important.
I mean, this charity is important now, and I'm part of it, right? It was not even, I couldn't even think about it, like how I could be part of this. And it's already real. We are already creating one school in Nigeria, a Memo community. And it's real, Eva. Like it was my dream. Good. And now it's becoming real. So we are just at the beginning. Of course, we haven't, completed everything, but it's just amazing. So I just mentioned these 3 wins, but I could continue. I don't know how much time we have. I have a lot of
5 hours, Stefy, for you. 5 hours.
Okay.
I think one of the biggest things that I would love to ask you is, these wins are so beautiful and they are your expression of who you've become, right? What would you say is the biggest transformation of Stefy, like who you've become? How are you different?
Yeah, so I am more confident, and I know that if I really desire something from the bottom of my heart, and if my desire not just serves me, but other people as well, I can achieve it. Yeah. And it's this confidence in myself, in the tools that I have that I can use at any point, any time to achieve what I would love to achieve, that really gives you confidence, and you feel like very playful, like you are playing. It feels like it's like a game that you are just playing every day. And even if things don't go well sometimes, which happens in life, I feel like TIR has helped me to even deal with those situations when I feel like I don't know what to do or I'm emotionally reacting. I have enough tools to deal with those situations, and not just in my professional life, but in my private life, personal life as well. And I guess that just that confidence that I know my mind better, I understand my mind better, and I know how to deal with it. I don't know what else I could ask for. Like, this is the biggest one, because then you can achieve a lot, with this confidence.
I don't know how many people are there in the world who have that kind of feeling. Not many. I'd say 3% maybe. Whatever I set my mind on, I have the tools to fulfill it, right? It's a beautiful feeling to have every day.
Yeah,
very empowered.
definitely. And I do feel more empowered, definitely. So that's another transformation. Like I moved from a general English teacher now to a business owner, literally in the space of 2 years, pretty much, the whole process. So I feel like that's quite a lot of transformation. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're growing.
And one more thing is actually as well, Eva, I don't think I mentioned that. And it's important for all the entrepreneurs, because some of us may think that by working hard, we achieve much more and we become more successful and become, we get more money. And with the TIR tools, I discovered that actually I don't have to work that hard in order to be successful and make a lot of money and make impact. And this is what I enjoy the most, because I used to work 12 to 14 hours before actually I started TIR. So that's a fact. Wow. I worked a lot. I was passionate about it. I loved doing it, but I knew this is not sustainable. And, I didn't have any time for my family, for my friends, for myself. And I just love the tools we used together, right? My transformation, how I was. And then literally just in one meeting in our Q&A, what we had, you helped me be more playful and be smarter about how I do things. So that transformation from being just an employee mindset or even entrepreneur who is working hard to being a business owner who is just having the right people and the right mindset to delegate things and who can just enjoy life. So yesterday I just worked 2 hours, for example, and the rest of the things I delegated. And never before I would dream about that. So like double, triple my income and actually reduce my working hours and feeling okay about it. Feeling okay about it, because that was a huge thing for me. Even when we discovered this upper limiting belief that I believe I have to work hard to be successful, I was struggling. I was feeling guilty. Like today I just work 4 hours or 6 hours. I should work at this age in order to kind of prove that I'm doing enough. And now I worked 2 hours yesterday and I was just chatting with my mom. I had a good day, mom. Like I didn't have to, work too much. It's just amazing, right? This is transformation because it's good quality life or better quality life that I have right now. And I'm grateful for that, for sure.
And you also have become a leader, right? You said something about delegating. So
yes,
you're leading and you're growing like every day. I keep receiving questions, mentorship questions, because you keep growing all the time, right? But you have become a leader in your organization just lately, no?
Yes, Eva, but I had to become a leader of myself first. And that's what TIR taught me. With 12 lessons, I did learn how to become a leader of my mind, of myself. So thank you so much for that, really.
Yeah. Oh, totally. First step to lead yourself and then others, right?
Yeah.
Love that. So, Stefy, the moment of making decision, when you decided to join us, what was happening? What was trying to take you out? And how did you get over it?
Yeah, so as I said to you, I wanted this as my Christmas gift. So you were referred to me by somebody else who did your TIR, program. So I didn't come to your masterclass without knowing you at all. Yeah. And I knew straight away I wanted to work with you. So that was clear for me. I wanted a mentor who is a leader, who would help me be a leader. And then when you spoke, you just had this right energy. It just felt okay. It just felt right for me. So I just couldn't wait for whatever time when you were introducing about your programs. I was even asking the success advisors, like, when are we going to speak about it? Like, I want to pay.
Give it to me now. Give it to me now.
I want to. Yes, I was, I'm like, when I like something, when I know it's going to help me where I want to get, I pay, and I pay in full. Yeah. That's how I am. So that was not a question. I knew straight away we are a good match. I didn't question that. The only thing is because I come from a family where we save money, for a rainy day or for a house, and things like that. And I understand because my parents have different mindset, and I happened to be at home on Christmas, and my mom was saying that I withdrew all the money I had from my bank account that I was saving for 10 years as a teacher. And she was a little bit concerned. She expressed her concern quite openly. And I understood her, but I had to assure her that I know what I'm doing and that she needs to trust me. But to kind of calm her mind a little bit, I said to her, just give me 6 months. I will return that money back and I will even double my income, and and I will return all the money back. And what happened in 6 months, maybe even earlier than 6 months, to be honest, I did return all the money back. I doubled my income. And on top of that, what I don't think my mom expected, we invested in a house together as a family, like a family property, and everybody has certain percentage. And I think that was enough for my mom to see that she needs to trust me with my decisions. And I don't know, because before I used to be more like, I was really listening to my family members a lot. Kind of their words, their advice was very important to me, and I didn't filter everything they were saying. Yeah. But somehow already I learned, or I intuitively knew that, okay, they love me, but right now I cannot expect advice from them in this decision, because they never invested 8,000, first of all, and not to a mentor. They never had a mentor before. And they haven't been entrepreneurs. So I knew I just had to love them, understand whatever mindset they come from. But I was speaking to my entrepreneurial friends, okay, and to my success advisor as well, because it is a little bit scary, right? When your mom is trying to stop you.
For sure.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's mom, sometimes it's husband.
Yes, exactly. So, but I knew, and I knew that maybe I should not listen to my mom's advice in this case.
And you said something very important. We don't disqualify your family member's advice, but what we have to look at is your husband, your family member, your friends. Look at their results. If they have achieved the C-type goal that you want to achieve, maybe they can advise you a little bit. But frequently, even though they love you, they can only advise you as much as they achieved, right? So they cannot really give you proper advice. And, if you listen to your family members and they come from employee mindset, then what you're getting as a reality is employee life, So with love, we kindly suggest to listen to people that have accomplished the results that you want, and also always filter through your intuition. So Stefy, we have quite a few participants. We have 2 days left with the special offer. And a lot of participants are sitting and wondering what I should do. One side of them is like, yeah, this is right for me. Oh, but I'm so scared. Or my mom tells me no, my husband tells me no. What would you suggest to them to do in order to make the right decision?
Just to listen to their intuition, for sure. And the intuition will guide them. If they already have a C-type goal, or at least an idea what the goal would be, just to really get connected to that goal that they have. So my goal was 30,000 per month. And I was asking that question from the perspective of Stefy, who already has 30,000. So would she invest in Eva's TIR? And that helped me. There was a clear, yes, that's where I want to get. I cannot get that with my current knowledge or skills or awareness. I need to invest in someone who already achieved that. Who can help me get there. So I would say get clear, or get connected to your C-type goal if you have one, or at least an idea of that C-type goal, and ask from that place. And the intuition will tell you. And I'm sure everybody is at different stages of their decision. But if we want to achieve our goals, and life is too short, I do believe life is too short, why should we wait? Another week, another month, another year? That's how I feel, but I don't know. I am a high achiever. I want things here and now. That's how I would say, what I would say to other people.
I feel the same way. Life is too short. Your vision board should be your reality. And if you're not working on it, what are you doing?
Exactly. Exactly.
So thank you so much, Stefy. This is so inspiring. As I said, I love interviewing you. I'm learning every time, and you have such a beautiful way of delivery as well. It's so wonderful to listen to you. So listen, guys, we hope that we inspired you. Stefy and I are no different to you. Ordinary women who use these tools to create extraordinary results, and you can create them too. All you've got to do is learn how to. And this is what we teach you. Literally, if you follow step by step, A plus B always equals C, and you don't have to figure anything out. It's laid out for you, and you're being supported, held accountable. And we're really here for you, supporting you to see your goals into fruition. So if this inspires you, If you know you can do better and you're not doing it, if you're committed like Stefy, I want to change my life, I want to have this in next 6 to 12 months, just click the link and join us. And literally, I know that within the next few months, we will be celebrating, and you will be, Stefy, here sharing your wins and sharing your successes. So thank you guys for watching. This is it for today. And we hope that we inspired you to help you make the right decision for your goals. Thank you so much. Stefy, don't go.
Thank you so much, Eva, and everybody else. Yes.